Okay, so just a couple things before we get into this breakdown today. I have a bunch of codes to give away for Spirit Blossom Yorick and for Bewitching Bet Divya. Giving some away on Twitter. I also wanted to give some away on YouTube. If you would like one of these codes, just leave a like on the video, subscribe, and comment down below either the keyword Yorick, or if you want that skin, or a Nivea if you want the Nivea skin. That's all you got to do. The other thing I want to mention, this video might seem a little self-explanatory or dumb. It's definitely not for the experienced Bard players. This is more so aimed for people who are beginners to Bard or maybe aren't playing Bard at like a super high level quite yet. If you're, a master of Bard, skip this video. Go watch something else. Probably not for you. But I played a game the other day. It was with some lower ranked players, and I watched a Bard who was just kind of playing the champion the wrong way. So I wanted to go back and look at some of my footage and kind of show this one really key part of Bard that I think some lower end players, not to be offensive, people who haven't mastered Bard yet, this is something they're not necessarily doing. So this is a little clip that I wanted to highlight. And the main thing that you'll notice here is how I'm using my Q. I'm going to go ahead and click on my champion. You can see my abilities down here. And what I want you to look for throughout this entire play that I'm about to show is when I'm using my Q. A lot of people, I feel, on every champion, as soon as an ability is up, especially in a moment like this where we're 30 minutes into the game's getting a little bit tense. If you get a kill, it can easily swing the game one way or another. So people are just using their abilities randomly whenever they come up. And that's not necessarily how you want to use abilities, especially on a champion like Bard. If you use your Q and you hit a champion, I guess it's good, right? You get some damage off, you get a slow off, but especially when you're building, tankier like I am here, your Q doesn't do all that much damage. It gives a bit of a slow. What makes Bard's Q good is when you're able to line it up with either a minion or a champion or a wall and get the stun. That's how you win games as Bard. And so what I really wanted to show in this clip is my patience and how I wait from time to time, make sure I'm using my Q wisely to get the maximum usage out of it and line up that stun. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. We're starting with Lucian chasing my Nidalee. Of course, if I Q somewhere right here, that's just going to go straight through. So I'm not using my Q here. I wait. Oh, look at that. He's lined up with the wall beautifully. Now I'm using my Q. I get the stun off. Nidalee doesn't live, but let's say in another universe, because I was patient and I was able to stun him there and Nidalee lives, cool. At least I give myself that opportunity by stunning him there for my teammate to potentially live. I'm using my ability to its best potential, I suppose. Here the play continues, so we're going to go ahead and ult this Renata. She's Australia's, but isn't fast enough to get away. There's nothing fancy about that. I think most Bard players, doesn't matter how good or bad you are at the champion, are going to be pretty good at lining up your Q after you ult. Now here, Hecarim's chasing me down, and again, my Q is up. Very important that you're looking here, paying attention here when my Q's up. But I'm not using it. He's chasing after me. I portal away. Still not using it, still not using it. Why am I not using my Q? Because if I hit the Hecarim right here with my Q, sure, I'll slow him, but he's probably just going to run away. So I'm being very patient, He is flipped back into me. I see the terrain in between us. Then I'm using my Q. Again, if you're an expert at Bard, this video is not for you, but I just wanted to show from this one clip how many different times I had to use my Q, and I hang on to it until I can use it to its fullest potential. Again, my Q is going to come back up in a second here. If I Q Camille right here, if I angle it perfectly, maybe I hit her with the wall right here, right? And I get the stun. But if I aim straight for her, that's not gonna stun her. Also worth noting at this point is Camille's very, very fed. She's got 13 kills, so it's very important that we kill her here. Now, she's lined up with the wall. We stun her there. We get the shutdown. Makes my job a lot easier. We don't have to worry about her running all over the place and potentially escaping after I slow her with my Q. Instead, I stun her with my Q. So again, little piece of advice. It's one of the most important things when it comes to playing Bard. You don't have a lot to work with. You don't have much damage. Overall, you have movement speed and a heal in your W, mobility in your E, I guess a somewhat long-range stun. Your Q is your only damage outside of your autos that you have, and it's your only CC outside of your ulti. So you have to utilize it well, and you have to be able to stun people. If you're just slowing people with your Q, you're not playing Bard to his fullest potential. So be patient, wait for the right time to strike, try to line it up with a minion, a champion, terrain. Don't just use your ability just because it came up. Use it to its fullest potential, and you're going to win games that way. So again, hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys did, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like on the video. Also, since you're already halfway there, after leaving a like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below, either with the keyword Yorick if you want the Yorick skin, or Anivia if you want that one. Look forward to giving you guys some of those codes. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.